Welcome back, everybody, to Everyday Art by Brittany Gunter. Excuse the heater running in the background. So we're going to do a few pours today. Well, probably just going to do one today because I just finished mixing a bunch of paint. So I have this piece of wood. I've pre-taped the hanger on the back. And I didn't like the dip that we had done. So I'm just going to do a pour, and I'm not going to need that much paint. So we're just going to do a small pour. I'm going to try to use what's left of these bottles that I had pre-mixed about a month ago. There's not much blue, it's mostly red and yellow. There's a little bit of gold, a little bit of blue, and then I'll add some of my new mix of the white and black if needed. But I'm going to put a touch of white in the bottom. I don't know exactly how much I need for this, so I'm probably going to have more more paint in the cup than needed. But I would rather have more than not enough. So we'll see. I'm just going to use the last of this blue because it's almost completely empty. There's really not much in it. Okay, set that out of the way. I'm going to add the yellow on top of the blue to try and create a little bit of green, but not too much. So I'm going to pour it from a taller distance so it kind of goes into the yellow, into the white and blue. Add some red, if I can open it. I'm going to do the same way. I'm going to pour it from a little taller, a little higher, so that it mixes with the yellow to make orange and with the blue to maybe make some purple. And this is going to be too much paint, I can already tell you. So we'll see where it goes. I'm going to leave it at that. There's no silicone in any of the colors, and we're just going to do a flip cup. And we're going to just let that set for a moment. And while it's sitting, I'm going to show you a couple other things later on in the week that we're going to pour over. The Q-tip painting that I tried to do of the tree, I found it really childish, so I think I'm going to do a pour over that. And then this round wooden plaque. I did this pour months ago, and I never varnished it because I never could decide. And now I've decided that I'm just not completely happy with it, so I'm going to pour over that. And we'll see how that goes. So now we're going to... the magic happen, and there's definitely way too much paint, as I knew there would be. And I'm just going to let it do its thing. For a minute, and then I'm just going to kind of tilt it. And make sure it goes over the edge to cover all the little lips. Do the same thing over here. So it covers that lip. Turn it around. Touch up that little piece, and then go underneath and tilt this way. Okay, and we're going to just set it there. I'm going to wipe my hands off, and then I will be right back. Covered up my rag. Okay, I'm going to torch it one more time. Doing a video, babe. I see a couple air bubbles still, which has really got me weirded out. I can see them. Really kind of weird. There's still a few air bubbles, but I'm afraid of torching it too much. So I'm going to give it a minute and see if it flows, and maybe see if some of those pop on their own, and if not, then I'll just go around and do it. I am going to take a stick to the edge at the bottom and just get some of the drips off. I'll still have to sand it no matter what, but this just helps a little bit. I am going to torch it a little more. Okay, maybe a lot more, you guys, because I'm seeing all kinds of places. I think it's maybe because I've shook the paint up. Okay. Now we'll just leave it alone for a minute and see what happens. I think it's because I shook the paint, but I'm even seeing some big, see there's an air bubble. I don't want to over torch it, so all of these air bubbles popping up are really freaking with me. They're freaking me out. I'm watching them. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm watching them pop up and then kind of pop their cells. And it's a little weird. I do like all of the miniature cells that have popped up. So I'm going to take you guys off of this if I can. From my sitting position. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way. There we go. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys down. Okay, so bottom right corner, top right corner, the center. Look at all those teeny tiny cells. The center, bottom left hand corner, love that. And the top left hand corner, I love that as well. And then here it is again. Like, it just looks like a bunch of little dots until you get close. And then you can see the detail of all the cells, and they're actually growing a little bit. So the red ones are growing mainly. But I really like the cells. That's actually really nice. Let's see if we can focus in there. Look at those yellow cells and then reds coming up inside it. So they're still changing quite a bit. And then over here, you've got a yellow kind of turning into green. So yeah, and then right here you've got this big white and blue cell that's surrounded by yellow and red. So yeah, I think the red's starting to come out more and more, but I kind of like this. We'll see how it dries and see what we think of it. So please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and let me know what you think. Thank you.